How's it going, boys? Gianni Superb, man, here. Man, it's time for another NHL 15 shootout commentary. And NHL 16 is right around the corner. The last shootout that we did, we talked about the player ratings for defensemen, goaltenders, and right wingers. Since that time, they've released the ratings for left wingers and centers. So I thought we'd do the same thing as last time and go over these, give you guys my opinions, and see what you guys think about it. So we'll start with the left wingers. Coming in at number 10, Patrick Sharp. Number 9, Alex Steen. Number 8, Andrew Ladd. Number 7, Patrick Marleau. Number 6, Gabriel Landeskog. Number 5, Max Pacioretty. Number 4, Zach Parise. Number 3, Taylor Hall. Number 2, Jamie Benn. And of course, number 1, I said it, Alexander Ovechkin. I think everyone could have assumed that Ovi would have been number 1 there. And you know, this list makes sense to me. And you can just see, man, the NHL being dominated by these younger players. I mean, Taylor Hall's up there, Jamie Benn, Max Pacioretty is, I guess, kind of young. Not really, though. Randomize. Whoop. All-Stars. No, that's kind of cheap. All-Stars. Come on now, game. There you go. Philadelphia versus Chicago. Nice little 2010 rematch right here. But they also have some veterans in this lineup at the top, like Sharp and Steen and Ladd and Marleau, right? So, interesting list, but notables that have been left out. There's no Daniel Sedin. A lot of Vancouver Canuck fans are not going to be liking that, right? But maybe you take away HENRIK and he's not as good. I don't know. Johnny Gaudreau, makes sense that he's not on this list for me just because rookie year, you got to do this more than once. But I'd imagine that in the next 3 years, he'll be up there. Philip Forsberg, that was an interesting one for me because, you know, Tarasenko, I know he's been... I know Tarasenko's had 2 good years now. Forsberg had an incredible year, right? And I was thinking that maybe he'd crack the top 10. No. James Van Riemsdyk, he's not up there, which I agree with. Rick Nash is actually listed as a right winger, even though NHL.com has him listed as a left winger. Hang on a second here. Claude Giroux. I have one more point to make about this. Let's do the Gordie Howe, baby. Gordie. Oh, flying poke check. I thought I had him. Nice little move there, goaltender. But, you know, when you look at these left wingers, I think of 2 guys who maybe shouldn't be on it this year, but in the next 2 or 3 years, Jaden Schwartz and Andre Palat, just because you notice that with the offensive talent, they really get those boosts in this game. What do you got for me? Dirty birdie, baby! Get the hell out of here. With the offensive boosts. And, you know, Jaden Schwartz and Andre Palat, they've now had those 2 good years back-to-back. So, if they continue their point-producing seasons, when those veterans start to retire or drop off, you know, Johnny Gaudreau, Jaden Schwartz, and Andre Palat, Philip Forsberg, I mean, there's a lot of them, man. But we're going to get to the centers, and goddamn, there's so many centers who didn't make it in. We'll get to that after the shootout. Wayne Simmons. Let's try a nice little Balotelli here, baby. Balotelli, kick it in! Oh, why? Why was that going in? Wayne Simmons, if you save that puck from going in, it might have just been stuck behind his pad right there. So we're doing flying poke checks, are we? All right. Suffered coin. Oh, he's going backwards with Patrick Kane. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, son. Chop block. Ric Flair style. All I gotta do is slap on the figure 4 leg lock and win my 17th championship. Call it a day. Alright, let's, Jacob Voracek. Let's, you know what? He's done a flying poke check twice. I'll assume he's gonna do it again. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, he came out. It was the right move. I just didn't execute the right way. Jacob Voracek. You're making over $8 million per year. You gotta put the puck in the net there, son. And Voracek made the top 10 for his position, but a teammate of his got shunned this year. We'll get to that in a second, boys. What do you got for me, Mason? For dirty birdie! Once he goes on his backhand like that, I know the backhand can't get raised. Marian Hossa. There may have been, if he delayed a little bit, there may have been a gap there, but I still felt confident. Matt Reed. What do I want to do? Yeah, I got to do it again. This guy, I think I can do it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, baby. Oh, of course, he had to do an early flying poke check. I should have just shot it on the guy. He was down, out for the count. Oh, whatever. Horrible decision right there. $6 million. What do you got for me? Oh, get out of here. Jesus, this guy, he comes down. He loves doing that backward skating thing. All right. You like the backward skating? I can show you some backward skating. Braden Shen, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Braden Shen. Oh, back skating. Oh, back skating. Oh, Oh, you slippery. Ooh. He pulled it off again every single time. Flying poke check. Oh, no. Brendan Saad coming down. Oh, you kidding me? And the Chicago Blackhawks beat the Philadelphia Flyers. How in God's name When Jupiter Stone did that get through, man? It was just a quick release again. Let's see. Nice little, yeah, there was a gap, and it went low blocker. Yep, good goal right there, buddy. But now we can move on to the centers. All right, because I know a lot of people are going to have a problem with the centers, but this is where you find the best players in the NHL, the first-line center position. So, of course, it's going to be a tight top 10 list, right? But at number 10, you have Tyler Seguin. At number 9, Ryan Getzlaf. Number 8, Henrik Zetterberg. Number 7, Anze Kopitar. Number 6, Evgeny Malkin. Number 5, John Tavares. Number 4, Pavel Datsyuk. Number 3, Steven Stamkos. Number 2, Jonathan Taves. And number 1, the best player at the first-line center position in NHL 16, Sid the Kid Crosby. I figured that much, man. He had to be number 1. But, you know, a lot of people left off this list, but it's really hard. It's just like the defenseman, right? I mean, you look at Ryan Getzlaf at number 9. You know this list is going to be tough. But, you know, there's no Nicholas Backstrom. Again, the Super Swedes being left out. They're going to be pissed off. No Claude Giroux. My God, that's a tough one to leave out. No Henrik Sedin either, all right? No Tyler Johnson. A lot of people were expecting Tyler Johnson to get a good boost this year. The whole San Jose Shark center core has been left out. No Pavelski, no Logan Couture, no Joe Thornton. All right? You can just see how deep the center core is in the NHL. No Ryan Johansson from Columbus. No Patrice Bergeron. Interesting there. No Eric Stahl. That kind of makes sense to me. No Ryan Kessler. That makes sense. And no Jeff Carter. It's a tough squad right there. But, you know, you can see like the top 5, and Pavel Datsyuk's got to be in there. But you're talking about Captain Clutch Canadians right here. Crosby, Taves, Stamkos, Tavares, Tyler Seguin. I imagine eventually will get back up there. But, you know, a guy like Ryan Getzlaf, for John Tavares to be already ahead of Ryan Getzlaf, I agree that Tavares has better top-end skill, right? And the future looks very bright for him. But like I said, it just seems like offensive skill really dominates in the player ratings for this game. I'm not going to say that Ryan Getzlaf should be ahead of John Tavares, right? But he's gone deeper in the playoffs. Tavares still has a lot to prove, just like Steven Stamkos proved this year in Tampa Bay. You know, he was the man. Tavares has got to do that with the Island, but again, I'm not going to say he shouldn't or should be ahead of Ryan Getzlaf. It's way too hard to call, all right? So there you go, boys. There are the player ratings for NHL 16's left wingers and centers. Let me know what you guys think about this and who in the center core should have been in the top 10, because I named a lot of guys who got left out, and they could be first-line centers on a lot of NHL teams, right? So who do you think got shunned? Who do you think deserved it? Let me know, boys, and I will see you in the next one.